This video is proudly sponsored by DigimonCard.io for all your Digimon card, deck building, deck list, card pricing, and discussion needs. Hey everyone, Egman here with another video, and today we have a BT8 deck list for you guys. It is a red-yellow security hybrid kind of control list that I've been working on, like a BT7 version of this, and there's some new tools that come out with BT8 that I really like, and we just kind of have a new version of it based on that. So here is my current list with it. I've been testing it on my Twitch stream, and there's also after the deck list, there will be a match that I commentated and sped up so you guys can see what it does and what this deck does and everything. So I think it's a good match too. Additionally, all of my Twitch VOD that I had from last week where I was doing some of this testing should be linked in the description and at the end of the video too. So if you want to see all the testing that I did during that session with DigiPanda and Vexacus, I highly recommend it. It's a good watch. So that is it. And let's go into this deck list itself. There's not a lot of changes that we made, but there are some key ones that I want to kind of point out. Specifically, I guess we'll just start with the basic package. So we have the Flamon as our rookie, and this is strictly only because it's a hybrid rookie, so we can find it with Zoe in our security, which is kind of nice. Additionally, we do have this new Digi-Egg Gurimon. So inherited effect, once per turn when attacking, if this Digimon has 6k DP or more, you get to draw 1. So with this Burning Greymon, which happens to be a 6k, you can Digivolve on top of your Flamon. You also get its when Digivolving effect, because you will be on top of a hybrid, to delete one of your opponent's Digimon with 4k DP or less. So that's really nice. I like what that does for it. And you can swing in with it. You get an extra card draw and a good cycle, and I think that's very, very helpful. From there, we just kind of have like the basic hybrid package: 4 Kaze, 4 Zephyr, 4 Jet Sophie, of course, and then the Tamers. We do have 4 TKs, 3 of the TK Karis, and then 4 of the Zoes. We do have 2 newer Tamers that are yellow, but I don't think they do as much as these. Maybe if you don't like TK Kari as much, you can change it up, but I think it's fine for what we're at. And then from there, we do have our new Ophanimon Fall Down mode. So when Digivolving, this Digimon has a purple Digimon in its Digivolution cards, which it won't have. You can delete one of your opponent's level 4 or lower Digimon, and then if this Digimon has a yellow Digivolution, which it will, recovery +1, and then on deletion you can play 1 purple or yellow level 4 Digimon from your trash without paying its memory cost. So just the fact that this can Digivolve and get the inheritable, or not the inheritable, but be able to just get the extra card draw is kind of nice, or not the recovery and the card draw from Digivolving it, but when it dies, you get to bring a Kazimon or Zyphermon back as well, which means that it's kind of hard to get rid of this and not have something to swing with next turn. So it's really nice, and I do like the addition in the deck. Almost want to like add some more level 5s. And if we really want to be crazy, we can add like a Greymon, a Rise Greymon as well, to be able to do the Digiburst and get some more Tamers out. You could do that too, and it still counts as yellow, so you can still go Fall Down mode on top of it. So there are some crazy things you can do with there. But also, since we're using a purple yellow level 6, we can run Zort Defeat. Not that we couldn't anyways, but this also has a way to get out of our hand if we go from the Ophanimon into this, which means we can pop a Tamer, which is still pretty good, especially during like the hybrid meta. And then also 2 Susanimons, since it's we're a very, very grindy deck, and this has like some hard removal potential, which I really like. From there, 2 Blinding Ray, 2 Tactical Retreat, 1 Reinforced Memory Boost, which are standard. Crimson Blaze is kind of like the new card to add for kind of these red control lists. So reduce the memory cost of this card in your hand by 1 for each Digimon your opponent has in play, and then main delete all of your opponent's Digimon with 6k DP or less. Your opponent can't play Digimon by effects until the next time your opponent's turn ends. So that is a great effect, especially like with all the free play stuff we're going to be seeing in the next little bit. Just hard preventing that from happening is crazy. We also have 3 Gaia Force, because Gaia Force is good, 2 Atomic Blaster as well. And there's an argument of which one of these are better. I like the 3-2 split between Crimson Blaze and Atomic Blaster, but it really is a situation where not one of them is not better in every situation. You gotta have to balance them from there. And that's all the cards that we have in the list today. I think I'm going to probably change it up still a little bit more. Maybe I'll add a couple more level 5s. The Rise Gray is really, really tempting, and then kind of maybe adding even 1 more of the Fall Down mode to go into more recovery and like Zort Defeat. All this just seems fun and very, very good. So this is the list, and let's go into the example match that we have. So here's the example match from my live stream. This is against Vexacus. And it looks like I just start with my rookie and go into my Flamon, looking and finding a Zephyr in there, recovery 1, and setting to 5. So using that Zoe, and they're playing Mastermon on Vexacus' side. Going into the rookie there, thinking about plays. Looks like the purple memory boost for 3, looking at the top cards, finding a Godumon, a Tapermon, and a Mastermon. So it looks like adding the Mastermon to hand and just putting to bottom deck there. And then thinking for play the Godumon for 3. I'm surprised they didn't just hard cast the Godumon. That might have been a strong play for a lot of that. But I just play the TK Kari and pass 1 back. And it looks like they're going into Lady Devi. Should have been for 1, but we did not catch that because it is with the Godumon effect. I'm just going to use Blinding Ray to pop the card with the Atomic Blaster and pass from there. Looking at the eggs, going into the rookie again. Just playing a Kari for 4 and passing 5, because I do have 1 less security with the Blinding Ray. Burning Greymon, get the draw and swing, and it gets the immediate pop from there. I don't think there's anything. Yeah, there are. You can play the Godumon. Oh, that's such a rough security. So Godumon lets you look the top 3 as well for the purple and yellow. So finding another Mastermon, a Black Godumon, and a Lucymon. So you get to add 2 cards from hand. So it looks like another Mastermon and probably the Chaos or the Lucymon. So I'm just using a TK passing 3, and their turn begins. And I get another TK from my security. So raises, starting off with 3 memory, but you can make it 5 with the boost. So there should be a pretty good play to do the DNA Digivolve, but deciding not to do that. Looks like they're missing the yellow level 5 actually. So I just used the red extra card, and I think I overpaid for that. I forgot that you do reduce the cost of that for each of the sources you have there, or everyone that's on your opponent. So it should reduce the cost by 3. But it looks like just the hard cast of the Lady Devimon. And going from there, I don't actually have a way to pop that. So we're going Kazemon for 2, raising up. We're doing the Jet Sophie for 1, getting the recovery there. And then just going into the fallen down mode to get another recovery, going up to 6 security and passing 3. So bringing up the Sukaimon, popping the purple memory boost, and just digivolving straight into the Mastermon. You do get the recovery from that as well. And looking through their trash, which they add yes, the Witchmon, which is fantastic, being able to play from security, and then also the Kari gets you the extra memory as well because you did recover 1. And then from there, it looks like a possible Zort defeat on top of my Mastermon. No, in fact, actually using the new purple-yellow extra card whose name I can't remember, or option card rather, and just putting it to the top of my security and popping it. So you can see that I was going to use my own Zort defeat this next turn, which I am not able to do anymore. And I don't really have any great plays, so we just use our TK. Looking, find a Susanamon, don't get the recovery, and I mean, we could Kazemon for 2. No, we just pop the dude and just say that they can't play cards off skills, which means that they, I mean, not that the Mastermon could pop anything, but they simply can't. So swing the Mastermon in, we get the Zoe looking through our security, and we find nothing. And then going into the defeat, popping the TK Kari, meaning we don't get the 2 memory, and then using another purple memory boost, and deciding to add the Gazimon to hand. My turn, I do a Digivolve on top of the TK, swing into security, hitting a Witchmon, which we knew was there, and then it comes back out. It's only a 4K, so I'm not sure why I had it pop. So it should have lived, but I don't think that's a huge issue. And looks like we just do a pass with another TK Kari play. So swing in, we hit another Zoe. We know there's nothing in there. Witchmon hits the Gaia Force, popping that, which has no target to pop, but we can say that it popped the Kazemon if we really wanted to. And then using the recovery there, we're up to 5 because we're down to 2 security. We do Kazemon for 2, swing that into security, hit a taper so we live, and then we do a board wipe again, which should have been reduced again, but we did miss that. So swinging with the Gazumon, hitting another Zoe, and we know there's nothing in there. And then just hard casting the Gatomon there, looking at the top cards, and just getting the Lady Dev, sending both the Zwart and the Omnimon X Antibody as well. So swing in again to security. You're looking through, yeah, so using the Jet Sophie for 1. And we can use the Flamemon, so you get the card draw there. And it looks like we're just going to Susanomon for 7. And we're putting all of these hybrids to the bottom of our deck. Yeah, right there. We're able to make it, get the devolution, and we have lethal set up for next turn if they don't have any plays against us. But you know they do. So Susanomon gets put to the top of our security and then dies. So that is there. So I think we were thinking about raising the Flamemon. Yeah, we end up doing that. Swing into security. It dies. We play another one looking at top 3, and I don't think we get another rookie there, so we do get something. Maybe should have just hard casted the feet. Oh, okay. Well, they hit it twice. So another one of the flame size. So obviously playing that wrong and not sequencing that correct to get the flame on. So getting another recovery with the Magna Angemon. Yeah, it looks like we decided to do Zephyr for 2. Which seems to be the play because we did get the Fallen down. It looks like we're even going the extra mile to go into there for 4, getting the extra recovery, and then we're going to go into the defeat as well to pop the Kari. So doing a lot of value there. They can go into Mastamon for 5 if they wanted to, and they do have the purple memory boost to keep it their turn if they wanted to go into their own defeat, which I think that is exactly the play we're going to see. So Mastamon for 5, using the effect to, let's see, yeah, putting the Witchmon on top of security. It wasn't DNA Digivolve, so you couldn't do anything more than that. And now that I know also that, X antibodies, looks like being a little bit greedy, hitting the security, we do get a reinforced memory boost. That does help us out a little bit. And we do have the defeat popping the TK cards. They only start at 3. All right, so we do the Flamemon there. And so we have a couple options too. So obviously we can reinforce, we can tactical retreat our defeat if we want to. Or we could just crash defeats and make sure the Witchmon is popped and go from there. So I think that probably the trade is what I want to do. So that tactical retreat is kind of, okay, tactical retreat, okay, that sounds like a lot better. So get just the 1 extra card on top there because it would have died anyways. And we get the pop. And I'm looking through my security too, so go to 6. And then just Susanomon for 5 to potentially have lethal next turn. If they don't have a way to get rid of this, we are in a good spot. So we pass with 2. They try to play it, but they do not have the source for it. So we are in a good spot. We do have 3 swings, so we swing in and we get another Hell Scythe. Like, oh my gosh, that's the 3rd one we've hit into security, and it's done so much damage to us. So that's swing number 1. 2, we give them a purple memory boost, and 3, we hit just that. So kind of frustrating, I'll say it. And we just pass for 3. We don't have anything better to do with it. So we can't even Gaia Force because we didn't have the red memory for it. So going to Mastamon again and probably adding another Witchmon to the top of security. You also get the memory back from the Kari. The only benefit is that they've seen no rookies, right? And it looks like it's just the defeat for 3. Yeah, they're doing the recovery for that. And I think we should technically be at 2 because they didn't prop the Kari. We do get the double hit of the Ghazi there, and we do the... Oh, we're thinking about the Gaia Force, right? No, so we just hardcast this Zephyrmon and say, you know, hopefully they don't have any way to out this board. And they super do. They have the X antibody. So we're able to swing, pop the... Well, they have other decisions too now, right? So thinking about what they want to do, they can crash and then pop the Zephyrmon and then trade the Sonomons, which I think is the play. Yeah. And then from there they find a rookie, so they have Tapermon, and they're just swinging in with the Witchmon, which does trade. So very close in security. And then playing the Taper for 1, we Gaia Force it because we have nothing better to do. If they hit a Tamer off our security here, then we have some chances of doing anything. They swing the Tapermon in, it's a Atomic Blaster, and then for the hard cast of 5, they play the Black Godamon to get the rush for wins. So really close game. I think this shows like a really kind of fun matchup between the two, and just kind of shows just how close it was. Like if I hit only 2 Flame Hellscythes in that match, I think I had a shot, but all 3 of those were very difficult to play around, and I think it was a really fun match. I really did enjoy it. So that's going to be it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed the match. Let me know what you guys think about the deck. Once again, check out DigiPanda and Vexacus for playing with me. There will be a raw VOD of the entire Digimon Twitch stream at the end of this video, linked and also in the description, and that's going to be it. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you all next time.